You know, I can really sense in the spirit that just as I'm standing here, arms wide open, waiting to receive the life that God has spoken over me, so many people in the body of Christ are too. It's just such a huge weight of joy, of immense happiness placed upon my heart to the point sometimes I can't even sleep. I can't even go to lay down. I just feel this strong leap of joy right on the tip of my tongue. I just feel it pulsating through my veins. And I know just like me, there are people who are like, okay, God, I'm here. I'm believing you. I'm trusting you. I'm expectant of what you promised me. But the in-between, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go from this to that. You know, and I know as well that I'm not the only person who, I think us as humans, actually, we like to be in control, or at least have a sense of control, a sense of direction, a sense of understanding. But it's a funny feeling when God says, okay, this is where I'm about to take you, and this is your instruction. But the instruction does not hold enough weight to seemingly get you where you are going on its own. And it can feel uncomfortable. It can feel strange. It can cause you to find yourself worrying, wondering, trying to put the pieces together. But you know, God spoke to me last night, and he said, am I not the one in control of all things? Am I not the one who made the heaven and earth? Am I not the one who formed you? You don't have to know which way I'm moving. In fact, you won't even see me coming. Because see, what we are waiting on is so special to us. It's so important to us. But I don't think we realize that it's that much more important and special to God. This is a surprise. God did not fill you in for a reason. It all boils down to the ultimate surprise, the ultimate ta-da. Whoever is finding themselves in that place of worry, in that place of maybe not even so much as worrying, but just trying to figure it out. Finding yourself coming to God like, look, God, can you just inform me on a few things? Can I just know a little bit, a few of the pieces? And God is like, let me worry about that. It's almost like a man wanting to propose. Why would he say, oh, sweetie, I'm going to take you to this restaurant and I want you to get dressed? And wouldn't that ruin it? Has your mom ever let you see all of your presents before she wrapped them up and put them under the tree? No. But you see those presents sometimes you have to just see in the spirit what God is doing. You have to just fixate your mind in the spirit on what God is doing. Because you're not going to always know how he moves. In the wilderness, it seemed like you were the focus. It seemed like you were the one somewhat in control. You were the one who was being studied and who had to watch how they moved and who had to constantly be mindful of, okay, what is God saying? What is he saying? You know, God was feeding us like a baby, spoon feeding us. But we aren't babies in them anymore. Now we have free range. And I know for a lot of people, even myself, that can be quite scary because it's like, I don't want to be, I don't want to do this on my own, God. I don't want to feel like I have say so. But we have to recognize we've came from the wilderness to a wide open place. We went from being confined to being set free. Things are going to be different now. God has given you domain now. It's not so much of how you get there. It's what God does on the pathway to the promise, on the pathway to the blessing, on the pathway to the new job, to the new business, to the marriage. God is going to bless the hands, the work of our hands. We won't have every piece along the way, but we'll have just enough to get us where we need to go. Because ultimately, God knows. He knows our ways. He knows what we desire. He knows what we need. He's not going to allow us to open the wrong door. Although we have free range, we are still tucked under his wing. Although we have free range, we are still in the palm of his hand.